Yo! Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What is up? What's up, Mac? Hell yeah. All right. We're waiting on Reggie and Rock. Well, Reggie's here, but I can't see him. There he is. Reggie, I'm bringing you straight on stage, so don't say anything stupid. All right, there he is. What's up, Reg? Can you hear me?
Yeah, had to get my moose thing going.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we can't not have that. We got a couple things to do tonight. We are going to give away a PJ Hall TSD Club collection on here. Also, we have one that we're giving away via X. I was going to call it Twitter, via X. If anybody wants to go on there and enter that ends at 10 o'clock. So you got two chances to win one of those bad boys. And then if the Kings win the Greensboro Swarm Championship, the G League Championship, we have to give away a rare Kings moment. If the Swarm win, then TSK is going to give away a rare Hornets moment. So lots of chances to get giveaways here. Reggie, are you watching the game?
Yeah, the Stockton Kings have gone on a 10-point run and now are up by 4 in the fourth.
I will try my best to rig it for you, Mac. We also have something very, very interesting, Reggie, that you asked for last time. We have our NBA predictions that we did at the beginning of the year on playback. So Rock chased them down. I got them in a Google spreadsheet type thing, and we'll check those out and see who was best with all of that jazz. So we'll wait on him. As for the games tonight, the Hornets are kind of getting fucked here because the Timberwolves played nobody, basically. Reggie, thoughts on the Hornets and where they'll land? You were pretty optimistic last week, but probably not so much this week, right?
Well, my prediction still works. I'd said that if we went out, we'd get 6th. If we lost 1, we'd get 7. If we lost 2, we'd get 8th. So I still think if we win the 2, we got a chance of getting the 7th.
But the problem is the teams ahead of us, almost all of them, I shouldn't say us, the teams ahead of the Hornets all have pretty much the tiebreakers except for Orlando, right?
And Atlanta.
Atlanta doesn't have it?
No, we've got it against the Hawks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, gotcha. Okay. So let's look at this here real quick. And then if it becomes a 3-way tiebreaker, crazier shit happens. So you got the Magic, who are, they play nobody the last 2 games, right? They play the Pacers and then the Celtics that aren't gonna be playing anybody. Basically, let's look. Who do they play? Oh no, they play Chicago and then Boston. Okay. So that's probably 2 wins from them.
Yeah. Did you see the playoff? Did you see the playoff website link I sent you?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a 1% chance to get 5th place. It ain't happening. It looks like we're going to finish 9th place is what they predict. 43%. And then 30% chance of 10th place.
Yeah, which would suck because Philly would have to lose both their last 2 games and the Hornets would have to win both, and they play 2 teams that are not playing anybody. And then they play Houston, who I don't think Houston is pretty much locked in too. So unless they just shit the bed for some reason, they're going to be ahead of us. So it's going to be a hard road. It kind of sucks because I would have liked to sold some of those play-in tickets, but shit happens. What are you going to do? I have seats to every playoff game, obviously, and then I have 4 sets of tickets to the first round game, and I have 3 sets of tickets to the second first round game. So hopefully those come true and we can give some away or something and have our party and all that. Think of the Kings overtly tanking last night, or Giannis saying he wants to play and them not playing them, or anything? You have thoughts on any of that kind of stuff before we get going here?
Your signal's breaking up a little bit. Is it my internet or yours?
My internet is over a gig right now. The computer might suck, but it's definitely not the signal strength. Let me check it. I do hate having the extra here. Let me turn that off. I don't like having the extra screen in the background. We'll just do us here. All right. So did you hear any of that?
I heard something about the Bucks. I hear you good now.
So what did you think? What did you think about the Kings intentionally, overtly trying to lose the game last night by fouling Seth Curry? Like, they weren't even hiding it. Like, they were up, they fouled him on purpose to try to get them to score more points. Like, to me, it was ridiculous. But I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, it's I don't like all this talk about changing the lottery rules and tanking, but that's a really good reason why you'd want to do it. What they did last night.
Yeah, I was going to say, what else can you? Yeah, what else can you do? I mean,
see, the problem is everything in this league involves analytics, and the most important thing that people do with the draft lottery is they're making it chance. So it just doesn't make any sense to me.
But the way they're going to change it now, it kind of dissuades teams from doing it, right? Like, I mean, if everybody gets the same odds, why do you care if you're, 10th or 13th or what? I mean, like, there's no reason to really.
That's how it used to be when Orlando Magic got Penny Hardaway and
yeah, but I don't know. I just think, honestly, I just hate it because basically a third of the league is tanking right now, and it sucks, and it makes these games no fun. And I mean, we talked about it before. I don't know if there's a good solution, but I do kind of like that you could make the play-in and still be in the lottery. I think that's cool. Like, I think a lot of teams would actually try to chase that now, right? Don't you think? Or am I completely off base there?
I think the new rules benefit the Hornets because hopefully they're out of the tanking world.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I guess the way it works now is every team in the bottom 10 would get a 10% chance. No, an 8% chance.
8% chance. Yeah.
So the bottom 10 get an 8% chance. And then the 8 play-in game teams, the 8 teams that are in the play-in, would split a total of 20%, right? So call it 6.25% or something. So I don't know. I think that's pretty cool because then, if you're right on the cusp, you go, fuck it. Well, we might as well try to get in the play-in and get in the playoffs, and we still have a chance at one of those high picks. So I just don't think there's any perfect solution to it. I just hope it works because we've been fans of the Hornets when they were clearly tanking, and it's just no fun. So the other thing I was asking about was Giannis saying that he wants to play and the Bucks saying he can't play. Do you think that's going to have any legs with the NBA, league office or anything, or do you think they're just going to kind of go, the Bucks can do whatever they want?
Well, I think that the Bucks have ammunition to go, well, we told him he had to practice before he could play, and he refused, so we're covered.
Yeah, I guess. It kind of stinks that if he really is healthy and they're shutting him down, although all teams did. I mean, the Hornets have done that with LaMelo. So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
They did it with Mark Williams too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons he got the reputation about missing so many games when really,
Right. Exactly.
the team did a lot of that.
But at some point you have to think, look, man, the team can decide whether to play you or not. Like your boss can decide what assignments they give you, that the coach and GM can decide whether they want to play him or not. Like,
yeah, your boss could call you and go, JD, just take the day off with pay. How's that?
I would not be upset. I would go to a movie. I would fucking chillax. I would watch The Boys, which I still haven't watched yet.
Is the new season out yet? I haven't.
Yeah, I think it came out today because I know you were asking about it before. That's why I said something. Yeah. So, okay. What did you think of the Hornets game last night? I really think they just missed Kobe White, but I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
4 games in 6 days.
Yeah.
I just think that now they got a 2-day break.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to win their next 2 games and let the pieces fall where they will. There will be a play-in game in the Hornets' future. We don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 or playoffs, but
yeah. So let's just go worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, they have to play the Heat the first game. Basically, you would say they're 9 and the Heat are 10. You get to play. Well, no, you would. Oh, would you? Yeah, you would play the Heat, right?
If we're 9 and the Orlando Magic win tonight, then the Heat are probably 10.
Okay, so it's 9. No, they would play. They would play They would play 7 or 8. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, they'd play 7 or 8, right?
Well, the Hornets are currently in 9th.
Okay, let's look here because they would be at Philadelphia, right? Hold on.
The 9-10 play each other, and the 7-8 play each other. That if they win the 9-10, they'd play the loser of the 7-8.
So if they're 9, they play at home?
Yes.
Oh, well, I get to sell a playoff ticket. Okay, I'm all on that then. Go 9. All right. Cool. I'm good with it. As long as I get to sell some tickets, I don't give a fuck where they land. Is that wrong of me?
Having been tormented by the Hornets the last 10 years now.
Okay, so yeah, if they're 9, they would host the game against the Heat. They would have to win that, and then they would have to beat whoever loses the 7-8 game, right? Which at this point would be the Sixers or the Magic. So you would think they have to beat the Heat and the Magic to get in the playoffs, basically what we're thinking, right?
Yeah, beating the Magic helps our potential lottery pick, but only if the Suns miss it too.
Yeah, I think the Suns are probably pretty good. Right now, out west, the Suns would have to play the Clippers first. That would be the 7-8 seed. And then if they lost, they would play the winner of Portland and Golden State. Now, if Steph's back, that's a little bit different. Although I guess that scenario is still alive, right? Where the Hornets would get an extra pick in the lottery, right?
Yeah, right now, the Hornets are probably going to get the 17th and 19th pick.
Right.
But if that 19th pick, if the Suns and the Magic both miss, the worst it's going to be is 14. So you get a 14 and 18. So
that wouldn't be bad. All right, let's go through these matchups now, and you tell me if you think there are any upsets in the Western Conference. We'll do the Western Conference first. Obviously, OKC is number 1. They would play whoever is the lowest seed out of the Suns, Clippers, Warriors, or Trailblazers. I don't think any of those teams really have a chance against OKC. Do you?
No, I think the Clippers would be interesting, but I just don't think they have enough firepower.
Gotcha. And then the second team is the Spurs. They're going to play the winner of the Clippers-Suns game. That's actually a pretty good game because the Clippers have been playing well since Kawhi got back. So if it's Spurs-Clippers, I don't know. I don't think they could win the series, but I think they could make that interesting. Do you think they?
Well, if the Suns go to 8th, then it's an OKC sweep. If it's Clippers at 8, then I think they might win 1 game. But the Clippers at 7, that could be an interesting series with the Spurs. But the Spurs are playing so well right now, it's just hard to say.
Gotcha. All right. And then we got Lakers-Rockets. Do we know if Luka or Reeves are going to be back then?
Reeves will not. It depends on how the stem cells in Spain go for Luka.
It's crazy that players have to go over there to get the stem cells and do all that crazy shit. Like,
hey, I'm going to move to Spain when I retire because the
I know
healthcare
you
is so
are,
much
but
better.
you're not doing it for stem cells. You're doing it because your wife's from there, jackass. You're not just going to Turkey and getting a hair transplant and then stopping by Spain to get some stem cells or something.
They have hair transplants in Turkey?
Oh, that's like the famous place to go, right? Turkey's like where all the celebrities go to get their shit done, from what I understand. Yeah. So do you think the Lakers can win that 4-5 matchup with the Rockets if those guys are out? I don't. They have no chance, right?
Lakers have no chance. They're done.
All right, and then the 3-6 matchup would be the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Man, I just don't see the Timberwolves playing well enough to beat the Nuggets. Do you? I mean, especially if Joker gives a shit. Like, all right, let's go on to the East. The first seed is Detroit. Now they'll play whoever the lowest seed is. Hopefully, it's the Hornets. But you never know. So if it is the Hornets, that would be a fun series, would it not? Cade and LaMelo and the fight they had. So I think everybody really wants that. Can the Hornets beat the Pistons in the first round series?
I put the odds at under 10%, but they can.
Okay. And then 4-5. This is kind of the crazy one. It would be Cavs, Hawks, and the Cavs have looked like dog shit lately. So I feel pretty bad for Rock, but did
the Cavs win against the Hawks
tonight?
Yep, they ended up winning by 6. So at least
they were winning the last time I saw them. So
yeah, they were up like 17, and Atlanta cut it to 3. So I didn't know how it went.
The Cavs have had like zero defense lately, and I don't love that they got rid of Garland to get Harden in there for the playoffs, who's done fuck all in the playoffs. So I don't know if I'd be betting on the Cavs on that one. That one's scary to me.
I think the Cavs can take it.
All right. And then your 3-6 would be the Knicks versus Raptors. I don't know.
I think that the Raptors are going in 5. I just don't think they have enough offense.
I mean, come on now. You're killing Mac here. That's her team, but
I just
don't understand why they gave Podol that contract. Is really the only thing bad I can say about the Raptors. But yeah, I think that if the Knicks come to play, they'll win that pretty handily. But they do have some dysfunction too, so who knows? And then the 2-8 or 2-7, Boston would play the winner of the 76ers and Magic. If it's the Magic, I don't think the Magic have a chance. If it's the 76ers, I really don't think they have a chance either. Am I wrong there? Like, if Joel Embiid finds the fountain of youth or something, could they do that? Like, I don't know. Do you think the 76ers could beat them?
Whoever the 76ers play in the playoffs, I will not watch that series because I hate watching Joel Embiid fall to the courts 40 times a game.
What's up, Mellow Hoops?
He's a 7-foot LeBron James flopper. It's just awful.
He is kind of, and then the game against the Hornets where he fucking smacked LaMelo in the face with his forearm, and somehow there was no foul called on it.
He fell to the ground and grabbed his face, and nothing touched his face.
I know. LaMelo's like, oh my God, I just got hit in the nose. And everybody's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. That was Embiid. It's cool. So if you were the Hornets, would you rather play the Pistons or the Celtics? Who do you think they match up better against?
I would rather play the Pistons because I think the Hornets can outscore the Pistons because the Pistons don't have any good outside shooters better than they could overcome Boston's defense. But it would still not – they can win, but it'd be very hard.
Just from a selfish point of view, I'd rather play the Celtics just so I can sell the tickets for more money. I didn't
say I think that's why Boston,
my tickets, man, because
I think that's why Boston tried so hard to beat the Hornets. I don't think they want to play them in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, but they're basically clones of each other, though. I mean, their styles are basically the same. It's try to play defense, shoot a million 3-pointers. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much the same thing, right? I mean,
I think they're different. I think they're different because I think Charles Lee's uses some of Missoula's stuff, but I think he uses a lot of Coach Bud's system from when he was in Atlanta and when he was in Milwaukee.
But you don't think they're well? I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about the actual schemes they run and shit like that. But they seem to be. I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Swarm just hit a 3-pointer. They're up 4 with 1:09 left.
With Jalen Sims, the guy that wears number 30. So got to root for him.
So how many games is this series, or is it just one game?
3 games.
3 games. Okay. So again, we're gonna give away a PJ Hall TSD Club Collection here, and then you have 18 more minutes to go to the Hive Twitter page and enter that giveaway too. So we got a couple giveaways tonight. What do you think about this upcoming draft? I know you've said a lot of stuff in our Discord and stuff, but I just because the Hornets haven't been, so bad that they're going to have a top pick. What are your top 4? And then who do you like for the Hornets? So kind of 2 different questions there, just because I don't really follow the draft until it gets close, and you know a lot about it. So what are your top 4? What are their strengths and weaknesses? And then who do you like for the Hornets?
Well, big picture wise, the top 4 are pretty consistent. But after the top 4, there's like 8 really, really good guards. And there's no way those 8 good guards are going to go picks 5 through 12. So I think there's a good chance that one of those 8 good guards could fall to the Hornets with one of their mid-round picks. With that being said, I think there's a chance that Boozer may fall to 5, but I really think the top 4 are set. Peterson.
So the top 4 would be Peterson, Dabanza, Boozer, and Wilson.
Yeah, I would probably I think a lot of people are putting Dabanza over Peterson because of Peterson's health issues.
Okay.
And I think that if you're a team like the Pacers, you're going to go with Boozer, which is rumored. So Boozer could go anywhere from 2 to 5.
You think all the way? You think it could drop all the way to 5?
Yeah, because I think there's a good chance that who's the kid that was in the Final Four the other night?
You're asking the wrong person.
The 6'3", 190-pound guard, I can see him. I can't remember his name, but I think there's a chance he could go past Boozer.
What team does he play for?
I got to look it up. TJ with the big and he lost it. Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, that's fine. We got 20-something seconds left here. The Hornets are up. The Swarm are up.
Oh, that's a charge.
I don't know if they're going to call it.
They gave him the basket. Let him play on.
They gave him the basket?
No foul?
Oh, I see the guy you were talking about, number 33. He does have no fucking hair. That dude definitely looks like an accountant.
And then there's a guy with 2 ponytails. I've never seen an NBA basketball player with 2 ponytails.
Has he got like pigtails or something? Like
yeah, he's got 2 of them, one on both sides. There he is. See the black guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a flop.
No, come on, that's a charge, man.
That's a flop.
Hold on. He's outside the circle. He gets hit pretty good there, Reggie.
He's got the 2 white ponytail things. It's funny.
Yeah.
I guess they're considered pigtails if they're 2 of them, right?
Yeah, that's what you call them, right? Pigtails?
I had a ponytail for years, so.
No, you did not. No, you did not, Reggie.
Yeah, when I had
What's
my
up,
bookstore.
Kenny? Hold on. We got to have a picture of Reggie with the ponytail, right? Come on, let's.
Do you remember the hair product that Paul Mitchell used to do?
No, not really. But Kenny, come on. Look, Kenny just gave us money. We need a picture. Thank you very much for the donation, Kenny. But come on, man. Like, he just gave us money. We got to see a picture of Reggie with a fucking ponytail, because this is.
See, the thing is, the ponytail was like this long, but it curved up so much.
Well, I don't want to know how long your stuff is, but okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. Why did you have a pony, Reggie?
I had
You
it
had a
pulled back into.
ponytail?
Yeah, I had kind of I had lots of hair then.
Oh my god.
And see, the thing is, if you looked at me straight on, you couldn't see it, just like
Yeah,
it was pulled back.
yeah. It's a party in the back type thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. All right. Okay. All right. So
In the 80s, I had a perm and I had all kinds of hair. It was funny.
all right. This is everybody. This is our new goal is to harass Reggie every day to get 2 pictures. One of him with the perm and one of him with the ponytail. Because that is blowing my fucking mind right now. So we need to get those straight away.
You want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
My sister has 3 boys, and 2 of the boys are twins. And before I met my wife, I would go there at Christmas by myself and play with them. And we were there.
I don't know if you want to admit that in this day and age, buddy.
Yeah, I was the uncle that played with his nephews. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a nephew that plays checkers with me when I was a kid, and I remember that Uncle George, But we got 9 seconds here, so I'm gonna. But anyway,
well, we can watch that. The Hornets have the ball; they're inbounding, and there's 9 seconds on the clock. So clearly, Stockton is gonna foul them. You would think. They pass the ball into the backcourt, and yeah, they get fouled. Who is that? 30.
Yeah, that's Sims, the leading scorer.
Oh, Jalen Sims. Yeah. He's been with the Hornets a couple of times.
He is the leading scorer for the G League Hornets of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They honored him by signing him to a 10-day contract last year. They might do the same. Well, they can't do it this year.
Can't do it this. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, my nephews are sitting there looking at my mother's got all this stuff around there for Christmas and everything.
By the way, plenty of good seats, it looks like, at the old field house tonight. Nobody's behind the basket there, Reggie. You could be second row. You could be second row.
I thought about getting tickets. I may get tickets.
You should go, man.
The next game is Friday in Sacramento at 10 o'clock.
Oh,
I don't know if there'll be a third game.
Are they? They're actually doing the 1-1-1 thing, like they're flying all the way across the country for game 2.
Yeah, they probably hate the fact that it's
that's crazy.
A North Carolina team and a California team.
Yeah.
So one thing the G League does that I like, they use the if you make 1 free throw, it's worth 2 points.
Oh, instead of the 1-and-1 thing.
So it speeds up the game, except for the last couple minutes of the game, you have to make them all.
Yeah, but that's cool. I like that. Okay,
but anyway, at my parents' house at Christmas
by 4.
So at my parents' house at Christmas, my one of my nephews went, "Look, it's a picture of Uncle Reggie," and my sister said, "No, that's Jesus." Because he had the beard, the ponytail, and I wear sandals all the time.
Yeah. Same thing.
But I look like the guy from Monty Python. Do you ever watch Monty Python's Flying Circus?
I very rarely. Like I've
at
seen
the very beginning of every episode, a guy comes on who looks like a peasant bum with his hair everywhere. He'd come on and go, "It's." He would say, "It's," and then the Monty Python opening music would start.
Gotcha. All right. So back to the draft.
Those 4.
Who do you like for the Hornets then? I know it's kind of, we don't really know who's going to fall there. They got 2 picks, all that kind of stuff. Could they trade the picks? I guess that's the first question. Do you think they would actively try to trade them?
No.
But do they have 2 roster spots, Reggie?
They've got 3 guys they can get rid of pretty easily.
Being who? Green?
Well, I mean, get rid of easier as in their contracts are nothing. Xavier Tillman.
By the way, the Swarm 111, 107.
Xavier Tillman, Pat Connaughton, and Trey Mann. Trey Mann, $8 million.
Okay. I mean, Trey Mann doesn't play anymore. They signed him this offseason because they thought he could be a backup guard, but they played him the first 20 games, and he was god awful. So only time he plays now is legit garbage time. So getting rid of him's fine. Tillman, I think, has played twice or 3 times, and it's all garbage time bullshit. And
he played against the Celtics, didn't he?
He did play against the Celtics. And then Connaughton, I think Connaughton started 2 or 3 games when there were injuries, but he's not like
They put
critical
Connaughton
piece.
in over Trey Mann when they did a point guard the other
Right.
night.
Yes, they did. So, okay. So get rid of those 3 guys or 2 of those guys, and then.
And that's not counting maybe trading Josh Green or Miles Bridges, or if they package, maybe they package TJ Salon and their number 10 pick to move up. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think this is supposed to be such a deep draft that I don't know if another team might want, say it's 14 and 19 or something, and you could trade up to, I don't know, 10, 11, something like that. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I think the Hornets, they need to get a third guard as for Kobe White insurance.
Yeah, because you can tell, like against the Celtics when Kobe was out, that second unit pretty much stalls now. So
right. Now I like Sion James as a 2-minute point guard, not an 8-minute point guard. And I think that Liam McNeely can fill some of that role too. So will he get more time next year? So I think there's going to be some changes. I like Josh Green, but Sion James has replaced him. So Josh Green will be traded or out. He always makes an impact when he comes in, but 3 minutes at a time, it's not worth $14 million.
Yeah, and Sion has more defensive versatility. He can,
and he's $3 million a year,
and he can run the point, and he's younger. And Sion's been playing great. He shoots the 3-ball great, which was really the only thing that that Josh Green had over him to begin with. And Sion's guarded 1 through 5 this season.
But Boston made Sion James beat them the other night, and he couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, of course, but that's because the Hornets don't have enough options. So, like, I just feel like if Kobe was out there, I'm not saying they would have won the game, but it would have been different. So, all right. So, with the first pick, you think they take a guard of some kind?
No.
I don't know. No?
No. I want them to take Jaden Quaintance.
Jaden Quince?
Quaintance.
Where is he mocked to go? Let me see.
He's anywhere from 10 to 20.
All right, so Tankathon has him 20. ESPN has him 19. So that sounds kind of early to take him. It's power forward from Kentucky, right?
Yeah, he played last year for Illinois as a high school senior, basically. He did the same thing that Cooper Flagg did.
Okay.
But he got hurt, and he tried to come back this year, and he wasn't better. He is a taller, lankier Jaden McDaniels.
All right, I will just say these averages don't look great. 5 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, half an assist, half a block, half a steal, 1.5 turnovers, and he shoots 30% from the free throw line.
He played like 3 games this year, JD, because he was hurt. And he played like 5 or 6 minutes in each of the games. He didn't really play this year.
Gotcha.
But he is one of those upside swings. He's just really, really good. He is a center. He is a vertical threat. He would be the lob center the Hornets need, and he can switch defensively. So, and then the only thing is like I mentioned, those 8 really good guards. If one of those falls, like LeBron Philon from Alabama, I would take him. But I think you got to take one of these north-south guards, and you got to take a vertical threat. I also like Merez Johnson for the Wolverines. I don't know if you watched the Michigan game or not.
I did not.
He's kind of a miniature B. Stewart.
Okay.
B. Stewart.
So just so you know, Tankathon has Johnson 27th. ESPN has him 24th.
Yeah, and he's probably going to go in the lottery. He may not be available in the Hornets pick. And Ade Mara, who's the 7-foot center for Michigan, if we wanted to go a bigger, broader Kalkbrenner. Yeah.
I got you. So just so you know, Tankathon has the Hornets picking at 14 Braylon Mullins, the shooting guard from UConn.
Yeah, he was the one that made that crazy shot that beat Duke.
Yeah.
But he missed the other 8 3-pointers he took that game.
Yeah, I was going to say, looking at his stats, they don't look all that great. But, who can tell with college kids, because they play 30 games and, the competition's all over the place. So
he shoots like TJ Salon.
Oh, well, fuck that. Don't need that. Who are
He's-
these 8 guards that you think are great? Obviously, Peterson, Flemings, the
Well,
kid from Illinois.
outside of the Peterson and stuff, Braden Burries, Mikal
Okay.
Brown,
Yeah.
LeBron Philon,
Yeah. Mullins is in there.
Bennett Sturts.
Okay, from Iowa, right?
Yeah, Iowa. I like him better than some other people do, but he's
Okay.
really, really good. And Cameron Carr.
Okay.
Now, I think Cameron Carr is probably in our range. I think the other guys are probably going to be. Oh, I forgot Darius Acuff and Keaton Wagler and Kingston Flemings. Those guys. Usually see those guys. Kingston Flemings, Darius Acuff, Keaton Wagler, Braden Burries, Mikal Brown, LeBron Philon, and who's the other guard I mentioned? The guy from Iowa. But that would be the 8th one. And then some people really like the Christian Anderson guy, but he's 6'3", 180.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going to take him.
We're going to bring Rock on. So Rock, don't, you're going to be live as soon as you come up here. So don't talk about your junk or anything.
Yeah, don't talk about baseball either.
So as I was saying, my junk is like so sweaty and oh shit, I'm on. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Hey,
so Reggie,
what's
just so you know, we're talking about the draft here, Rock. But Reggie, just so you know, the way they have listed the guards, it's Peterson 1, Fleming 2, Acuff 3, Wagler 4, Burris 5, Brown 6, Philon 7. And Mullins 8, and then they have the guy you like from Iowa, all the way down at the bottom there, Sturts at 21.
Yeah, and Tankathon, I don't think that their rankings are accurate. I think if you were to go to,
I'm just throwing it out there, man. I don't believe in this draft stuff.
I think any of those guys going to the Hornets makes a lot of sense. But the thing is, I trust the Hornets to make the right decision in the draft now. So I will say that
the new front office for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Rock, you look like the guy who plays for the Greensboro Swarm. He's got 2 pigtails, and it looks like you just taken the pigtails out.
Dude, I was trying to drink something there, Reg. Jesus Christ. All right. Hey, good. Rock, good to see you, bud.
Good to see you, man. Fresh off my trip to the beach.
Yeah, you're looking good, man. Looking rested and tanned and all kinds of stuff.
One of our best family vacations ever.
Nice.
Maybe the best.
So no in-laws.
No in-laws. None at all.
That's the key.
Just us 5.
All right. Give me like a minute and a half. My dog's not feeling great, so I'm gonna give him some medicine and I'll be right back. So talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we'll take our medicine while you're gone.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Keep taking my medicine.
I think Rock has some medicine in a glass right there. There you go.
Oh,
take some of that. All right, I'll be right back.
Some in a glass and some. Well, so I'm really nervous about this Cavs team heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, JD and I were talking about first round matchups, and I said I don't think the Cavs want to play the Hawks, so they're going to try to beat the Hawks. These 2 games because I'd rather
play the Hawks than the 76ers than Philly.
You'd rather play the Raptors. That's who you.
The Raptors are the ones who we want to play the most, but
yeah,
we don't want to shove the Hawks. I'd rather play the Hawks than the 76ers. I don't want to beat the. They play the Hawks again tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow.
That's why I'm saying they want to beat the Hawks. They want to push the Hawks down. Pushing the Hawks down raises the Raptors.
I think the Cavs will probably shut it down now that they just beat them that game. The Cavs can't move in the seeding. And so I think they'll probably, with this game secure, we'll probably just rest everybody until the playoffs start. We have 2 games left.
Yeah, and we all have 2 games left, except for those playing tonight.
Right.
Because they don't allow anybody to play back-to-backs to end the season. So I think everybody plays Friday and Sunday.
Are the Rockets playing tonight?
Yes, I think they're playing the Suns.
They played the Suns last night.
Rockets. The Suns are playing the Mavericks. Suns are playing the Mavericks. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I feel like the Rockets have 3 left.
Right. So everybody has 2 or 3 games left.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So there's
a little different than what you said. You said 2.
Yeah. I was thinking like today was Thursday. Some
And the
teams
only
have
reason I know
Thursday, Friday back to
the
backs.
Rockets,
Nobody has a
because
Friday, Saturday back to backs. There are no games on Saturday.
I have a future bet on the Rockets under 52.5 wins. And 7 Rockets games ago, I needed to lose 1 freaking game. And they've won 7 straight. And I know they only have 3 left, and one's against Memphis, so that doesn't even count. But they play Minnesota and they play the 76ers, so maybe one of those 2 teams can get them, although Minnesota's looking terrible lately. Getting rid of Alexander
Wolves
Walker
are
was a
sitting.
mistake.
The Wolves are sitting. They should have signed Walker over Naz Reid.
Yep.
Because I think Naz Reid is the first Wolf that's traded in the offseason if they have to make trades.
It's possible. I mean, they're both good players, but Alexander Walker is he's really playing well.
They needed the wing depth more than they needed the big depth, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A big what? Hold on. Big what?
Wing depth.
Oh, I thought you said you needed a big depth, and I was like, okay.
More than they needed big depth.
Big depth.
By the way, I will tell you guys this.
I have a prediction too when you get done.
We will do the predictions too. But this is for all the guys out there. I have been on a diet since January 30th. And
sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
I was going to say that I thought you looked a little thinner tonight, but I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking it in my head.
Gotcha. So I've lost, I don't know, 75 pounds or something.
Yeah,
That's not the important part. The important part is dieting makes your junk look bigger, or it makes it bigger, actually. So just going to throw that out there for anybody who needs a little extra incentive.
So does exercise.
I'm just
and I've heard shaving your pubes is another way, but that's nothing I will.
I just,
entertain.
about every 25 pounds you lose, you gain an inch. So, so I started at 0, now,
why would you admit that on air?
now we're up to 3. I mean, that's like infinite growth right there, right? I mean, that's just math.
The other night. So Ella, I'm always trying to get the kids like watch some Seinfeld maybe with me.
Yeah.
So the other night Ella was like, I'll watch one with you. And so it was just like the next one that I was going to watch was coming on. And of course it was the shrinkage episode, which not only is that episode about the male genitalia and shrinkage in the cold pool, it also has so many sexual references in that episode.
Yeah.
George is like driving.
Did you have to explain shrinkage?
I did not. She actually passed out. She fell asleep before shrinkage came up. But like the very beginning of the episode, George is driving with this girl. He like just met this girl, and they're driving to meet Jerry and them in Long Island for the weekend. And he thinks in his head, life is funny. If I reach across and touch her breast right now, she will smack me in the face and throw me out of this car.
Right.
But by Saturday, I plan to be able to touch those breasts all I want. Watching this with my 11-year-old daughter, and I'm like, oh boy.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
This is not the sign. I want you to watch Seinfeld with me, not this one though.
So my prediction before you came on, JD was asking about the Milwaukee Bucks situation. So my prediction is whatever the Bucks do this summer, which I think will be trading Giannis, the Hornets will get involved in it.
As like a third team or something, or
well, that's easy to say. They got involved in the Karl Anthony Towns trade because there were 6 teams involved in that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But I think with the combination of picks that they have and players and wanting to take on contracts and moving stuff around and expiring contracts, I think there's a chance the Hornets could do stuff. Now, if the Hornets could get Giannis, I think the Hornets have the ability to get Giannis if he wants to come to Charlotte. I think they have the ability to start him to an extension. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure it's the right thing to do.
Right.
But I think it's possible.
Don't want him. I mean,
not young anymore.
Don't want him.
He's not. He's a great player. He's a perennial MVP contender if he plays and he's healthy. But he's broken down now a few years running.
Yep.
And he's not getting any younger.
Yep.
So the Hornets got Melo to play 55 games in a row this year. I think they can take care of Giannis.
Well, that's how you going to cost you $240 million to extend him for 3 years.
No, I don't think you do that. I think he has more like a KD deal. I don't think you give him 240.
I'm telling you, that's what he's going to want. Now, obviously, you don't have to give it to him, but I really think that's what he's going to want. Do we want to do some of our predictions here?
I've got the predictions. Can you? Okay. I can't share my screen because I'm not.
I can, but I kind of don't want to share it because then people will just look at all of them. I'd rather go through them one by one if that's cool with you guys.
Sure.
So the first one is, how many teams will be 10 games over their preseason win total? So we're gonna have to look at something here.
I thought it was like over under 3.5. You had to
it is. Yeah. It is over under 3.5. But how many teams will be 10 games over their preseason win total? But I don't have the preseason win totals in front of me. Do you?
For the record, JD and I both said under. Reggie said over. So let's just think though, without looking, because we can't grade these all until the playoffs are done anyway. But
okay,
I think there are 4 teams already over.
Let's think in our head, like which teams have definitely surpassed. Well, Toronto,
Pistons,
I think.
Hornets,
the Suns,
the Pistons, the Hornets, the Boston Celtics.
San Antonio may have. How many games?
San Antonio too. I think there's maybe 6 teams that went over their preseason.
Yeah, that's gonna be Reggie, because he's, like you said, he's the only one that said over.
And I will say this: at first glance, just glossing over, I think Reggie kicked our ass. Kicked my ass.
I do too. Then the second one is teams to win 56 plus games, and that was over under 1.5. I took the over. Rock, you and Reggie took the under.
It was 1.5.
I have 1.5 here from you gave me.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah,
because San Antonio's 160, OKC 63, Detroit 58.
Yeah, so I get that one. Rock, so far you haven't won any, Rock. I'm just telling you, 2 in and you've won.
This is our 2nd one. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to win any, to be
honest. This one we won't know either. It's over under 3.5 new players on all NBA teams. Although you would think this one goes over just because there's so many people hurt, right?
I had a clarification here.
Okay.
When I was looking at this, does this mean just the first, second, third all NBA team, or is this meaning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, first, second, third.
Defensive player, defensive all NBA doesn't count.
It was 15 players. It was 15 players to look at.
And we would say there's over 3.5. And it looks like we all went over, so it doesn't matter either way there. Rock, do you want me to keep doing them?
There's probably 6, I imagine.
Okay.
6 new ones this year.
The next one is playoff win total for both 8 seeds in the East and West combined. The over-under is 8.5 playoff wins. Reggie and I have the under, and JD has the over. Now, if it's the Hornets, they could get 8.5. They could get 9 wins by themselves.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, that one we don't know yet. We won't know. Yep.
Okay. I don't understand the question. What was the question again?
The 8 seeds. There's 2 8 seeds. How many combined wins will they have in the playoffs?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And so you had over
under 8.5. You've got the
under.
So do I. JD's got the over.
So basically, Rock and I thought it'd be 2 sweeps.
Well, not even sweeps, because they
don't even have to sweep. I mean, they could even win a series.
Yeah.
Well, they could both win a series and then both get swept and still win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So that was stupid. I shouldn't have taken the over on that one.
Yeah. I think I typed this one up wrong. This is another one I had a question, because what I had written down is teams to make the playoff from the Central Division. Now, when I typed it up, I typed up East Central Division. But the over-under is 3.5. I don't know if we would have put just the East Central at 3.5.
I think we did, because
the teams in that division,
there's only 4 teams.
Right. There's 5 teams. Detroit, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Chicago, Indiana.
Because everybody thought Chicago was the only one not to make it. I'm pretty
sure. We knew Halliburton wasn't going to be playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did.
Wait, no, it has to be the East Central, because there is no Central in the West.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to say there's only one Central Division, right?
Well, I was the only idiot who took the over, and the under is the one that's going to hit, because Milwaukee, Chicago, and Indiana blow.
Yeah.
So you guys hit that one. That's one we can grade right now.
Yep.
So I haven't lost any yet.
Well,
There's one we don't know.
yeah. Well, there's technically 2 we don't know, but yeah.
I think it's safe
Well-
to say that Reggie hit the 10 games over 3.5 teams, 10 games over their preseason win total.
Yeah, the ones we don't know are the All NBA, although we're pretty confident in that one, and we don't know the 8 seeds.
Right.
Okay, next
All right,
one.
You got the next one because this is really
Okay.
embarrassing. I don't even want to read
All
it.
right. Spurs over under 43.5 wins. Reggie
up.
and I both said over. Rock said under. That one was not good.
I've been
That one was-
saying Wemby's not for real since before he was drafted.
it's a great take, Rock. I'll just stick with it, baby. Sometime it'll work.
He's no Zigadalis, right?
No, wait, JD, don't make fun of me because I'm gonna. You go ahead and read the next one and what you predicted.
Okay, the next one is Wemby quadruple double over under a half, and I was the only person that said over. Reggie and Rock both said under. Look, there's still 2 games left, so
He's gonna play 20 minutes of one of them.
Maybe.
I'm not ready to say it not happened yet. I'm just there's still a chance. This has not been decided. This has not
Although I
been
will say-
decided.
We did not stipulate if this was regular season or not, but I'm going to say it was regular season. Now, we both should be ashamed on this next one.
Well, I don't. Does he have one? He does have one of those.
I think he's got
No.
2.
So the next one is flag triple double over under 1/2. Rock and I both said under. Reggie said over. Does he have a triple double?
He's got 3.
Does he really?
Does he have 3, Rock? Is that right?
Wait. No, he has 0.
Yeah, I don't think he has any.
Let's go, JD.
Yeah, I don't think
this
he
one.
has any. Hold
I'm
on.
shocked by that, but no, that's. I mean, I Googled it. Google says no.
I'm just looking through his game.
If you want
log
to
here.
prove me wrong, Reg, you're going to have to go through every single box score.
Oh, I got them all pulled up right here.
We cannot trust StatMuse. Never trust StatMuse with anything.
Yeah, he had a 33-9-9 game and a 45-8-9 game. So he's come
Looks
close.
like he's not LeBron.
Yeah, so no triple doubles.
Well, we got to cut
Trivia.
2 games left.
Trivia question: what rookie has a triple double this year?
Good question. Let me think. Con Knipple.
Nope.
No.
Derek Queen.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Is that right?
I think it might be Dylan Harper, but I don't know.
Wait, did you ask a trivia question and not know the answer
No.
to
There might be 3 rookies that have triple doubles.
it? We don't know. We're just. I was just asking. I don't know the answer. I just threw out.
I don't know either. That's why it's a trivia question.
All right. Do you want to do
Derek
the last
Queen.
one since it's your boy?
Derek Queen against San Antonio.
Oh, I got that right. What's up,
Yeah.
Rock? Do you want to do the last one since it's your boy, and I think it's the only one Reggie missed. Oh, the second one Reggie missed on.
Oh, LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James, over or under 60 games played. JD and I took the under. Reggie took the over. As of this broadcast, LeBron has played 57 games with 2 left.
Yeah. So
So
he's
he
not
is not
he's
getting to
making
60.
that.
It was closer than you thought, wasn't
It
it?
was
was really
closer
close.
than I thought. Yeah,
It was
it was
close.
pretty close.
If he hadn't sat out the other night, he'd had a chance. If Luka had not gotten hurt, he would have gotten to 60.
I'm
Because
just
he had a
I'm,
reason to play.
I'm looking at LeBron James alleged nicknames on Basketball Reference. There's a couple that I've never heard of. King James, obviously, LBJ, the chosen one, Bron. Never heard of this one. The Little Emperor. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, because it's not one of his nicknames. That's why.
Oh, okay. The Akron Hammer, the L
Never heard that
Train,
one.
Benjamin
The
Buckets.
Akron Hammer is his porn name. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought his poor
Benjamin
name was the Big
Bucket.
Flopper.
Jesus Christ. Benjamin Buckets. Have you heard of that one?
Nope.
Captain L'America. Have you heard of that?
Nope. These aren't his.
And LeGoat. Those are his nicknames.
LeGoat, I've heard, but like, where do they get these other ones from?
I don't know.
Were his nicknames, I would know. Okay, it's my favorite athlete of all time.
One of the greatest things in the world to do is to go on a Basketball Reference and just look up a random person and look what supposed nicknames they have, because they're always just complete nonsense. Like, anyway, it's if you're bored like I am, sometimes it's fun to do. Rock, anything else you want to talk about in the NBA? Did you notice that or did you see the big controversy with the Kings? That's something Reggie and I talked about the beginning of the stream. Do you have thoughts on that?
What did the Kings do now? I've been kind of out of the sports news because I've been at the beach.
They were up by 1, and they're playing the Mavericks, and the coach called for an intentional foul on Seth Curry so that they would.
Isn't he like their best free throw shooter?
Yeah,
Curry's not on the Mavericks.
Both Currys are on the Mavericks.
Oh, sorry, Golden State. My
Golden
fault.
State. Okay, yeah. Both Currys are in Golden State. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Christy, you could see him saying foul him with like 3:05 left in the game because they wanted to lose.
They're up 1.
They're up 1.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left.
I think it was 3:05. Yeah.
Like sometimes I've seen teams foul up 1 with like 30 seconds left, but it's a dumb strategy and it's super rare. But
this was different.
So
this was that Hacker Curry.
I was gonna say, why would it be Curry?
Hacker Curry to tank strategy.
Right. Del Curry could still shoot free throws better than 90% of the league.
Yes. So,
but what is their punishment though? It's nothing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The punishment is nothing for them doing that. That's the problem.
We actually talked about the new tanking rules that they're going to vote on. I kind of like it. I don't think Reggie likes them that much. I don't know how you feel about them.
What are they? I don't even know what they are.
The bottom 10 teams, you're going to have equal odds at the number 1 pick now.
8%.
8%. All the bottom 10 teams.
That's a step in the right direction.
And then the 8 play-in teams split the remaining 20% odds. So you can make the play-in, you can make the playoffs, and still have a chance at the lottery. Now, it's not a great chance, but 6% or something, 6.25%, I guess that works out to be.
It won't be even. It'll be like 2 to 6. It'll be prorated.
Yeah, there'll be some kind of proration in there.
I feel like if you make the playoffs, you really. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm fine with all this so far.
Yeah, because I think that incentivizes you to, if you're close, you're like, well, fuck, we could make the playoffs and get a good pick, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. Why totally tank? I mean, we got to be 10th. That's not the hardest thing in the world to do.
Every 6th seed in the league, the 6th seed will be the one tanking.
Start tanking to try to get 7 or 8. Yeah, exactly.
Man, they could go on a playoff run. Oh, nope, they've stopped trying. They want
So the Hawks and the Kings and Miami and Chicago and all those teams that were middle would be like, oh, we got a number 1 pick again this year.
Yeah. But I was trying to think to myself, if I was a GM, how would I manipulate that now?
You can't.
Can you? I mean, if you're 6th, do you intentionally lose 2 or 3 games to be 7 and get a chance to the playoffs and a lottery pick?
The way I see this is this. If you're going to do that, that is so risky to tank from 6 to 7. It's just, if I was a head coach, I would be so hesitant to tank any game just because it develops bad habits. Like, like the Wizards and the Jazz, that have just been tanking season after season. It's going to be really hard for them to rebuild the culture of winning. I agree. In those on those teams. It's going to take a while.
That was one of the things that worried me about the Hornets, keeping players out forever, because it's like it just becomes what you do. It's like
but the Hornets, to the Hornets' credit, I don't know that they've ever they've been finished bad because they're bad. But I never really saw the Hornets tanking. They
kept LaMelo out of a lot of games that he could have played.
Yeah, they kept Mark Williams out of games he could have played, which led to the
national. The new smarter ownership has done that. In the past,
Mark Williams,
they weren't a tanking team. Their reputation was that they don't tank, that they just, that's why they kept getting this,
Yeah,
middle
no,
round pick every year.
Plus,
They
they
were-
actually had a little bit of cover because LaMelo's always hurt. Mark Williams was hurt at one point in time. It's not like they're pulling guys out of the middle of a game when they're winning type
Right.
shit.
Rock, do you
So-
want to hear my biggest argument against it?
Sure.
Against what?
Against any of this flattened odds stuff.
Sure.
So the NBA is a strategy and numeric league. Everything is by the numbers. All the planning, we're going to shoot 47 3-pointers because that's better than shooting 27 2-pointers.
Analytics. It's an
All the
analytics.
analytically driven
That's
league.
all that shit. Yeah.
So the most important thing a team can get to change its future is to get a top lottery pick. And that's random. That's gambling. There's no analytics or strategy involved to it at all. So when you
Right.
go to a flattening the odds, it's, we'll let the sucky teams get the number one pick. Here you go, Dallas Mavericks. Do something dumb and get the number one pick.
Yeah.
So there's
That pick was rigged the second they traded Luka. I mean, come on.
So the Cavaliers suck. Let's give them the number one pick. 3 out of 4 years.
Yeah.
It's just
No, that was
it
the
should be-
great.
and I will mention this. James Plowright, who you remember from going to
Plowright,
playback at one time, he said that one of the reasons he loves NBA basketball, because he comes from a soccer culture where you have relegation, where teams that are bad get pushed down, is the lottery means that a bad team can get a number one pick. And he thought that was so amazing that you had a chance for a team in the middle of nowhere, like the Utah Jazz, to have Stockton Malone and be good and go to the championship.
It's funny
that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in Europe. That doesn't happen in Europe because it's so money driven.
Have a socialist driven model, while the Europeans have a
Right.
capitalistic driven model.
Well, the NFL is the only true socialistic sports league
How do you figure?
because there's a salary cap. There's a hard salary cap. The other leagues
Caps
don't have
in the
that.
NBA?
There's not a hard salary cap. You can
There's
go
a
over.
max.
It's a soft,
contract
it's a soft
max.
cap.
You can go over it as much as you want, which is what the Cavs are doing. Which is why,
No. I'm saying individually, there's a max you can sign a player to.
yes, but you can sign 100 players to that max if you, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're willing to pay the luxury tax, and then on top of that, lose.
That's-
you know.
But
Yeah, all
see, you
have
can
to
play.
do is have their
You
bird
can
rights and you can pay anybody you want. Yeah.
in the NFL, you can pay your quarterback $200 million if you want to, but you only have $20 million to spend on the rest of your team. In the NBA, you have fewer players. You can't do that. What I'm saying is the NFL does that. NBA has portions of it. Baseball has none. Hockey.
Well, not only
is
that, if you
different.
really want to get into it, the NFL, they share everything: jersey sales,
Yeah,
fucking
the
TV
media.
revenue, all that. The other sports don't do that.
baseball
Except-
does not share the TV revenue because
No, that's their biggest. That's the problem with that sport that I've been
Yep.
talking about forever, and nobody seems to give a fuck because
I do,
Whatever.
JD. I
Well,
give
the
a fuck.
region. Well, I mean, the Lakers, on ways they made money is because of their regional sports contracts.
It's
I
the
mean,
only reason why the Dodgers can spend $300 million because they sign a deal with Spectrum, and you have to have Spectrum, and then they charge $400 for it, and they have $1 billion in TV revenue now.
Yeah,
So,
and who took 2 of 3 from the Dodgers already this season?
that's true. They
The
did.
low priced Cleveland Guardians.
How about those Cardinals?
They're actually pissing me off because they're giving me hope. They're above 500 still.
Same with
so
my guards. We're in first in the division.
I thought the Cardinals were going to lose 100 games this year, and they're winning enough to just kind of drag me into kind of believing in them, and I hate it so much.
So there is a
None of this
professional
matters right now.
there is a professional sports league in this
Rock,
country.
you just need to tell me every day that the Cardinals suck, so I believe it.
Okay.
Sorry, Reggie, go ahead.
There is a professional sports league in this country that has the perfect solution to tanking, and it works. It's the East Coast Women's Hockey League.
What do
And
they do?
What they do with the tanking is once
Yeah.
a team is eliminated from the playoffs, they start getting points for every win they
Yeah,
get.
that was one of the proposals. Yeah,
Not in what Adam Silver announced, but it was some of the ones behind the scenes.
it was some
Do
of
you
the
know what
ones
I would
behind the
like?
scenes, yeah.
and it's
I would like-
based on that system.
I wouldn't mind a like a dictatorship with this tanking where Adam Silver holds all the chips and he can just fine you whatever he wants based on what he sees. So
Yeah.
like if he saw that Kings game He could
Yeah.
find him $20 million if he wants to.
Yeah. Or they see you take out Lori Marketing because you're up by 3 points in the fourth
The
quarter or
Jazz have been
something.
doing it more than anyone for the longer
Yeah.
than anyone.
Yeah, they're just like, that's suspect. Is he hurt? Nope. All right, $1 million.
But see,
Yeah,
Brian
Lori
Windhurst,
Markkanen, he's got 27 points through 3 quarters, but yet he has not played a second in the fourth quarter. I don't think he's
Yeah.
done it. I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah.
so Brian Windhurst made the comment on ESPN. They had a GM tell him that the number one pick.
Wait. Duck down and then say this while you're ducked
Yeah, I
down.
was gonna say yeah, give it. All right, now give us the take.
I just tilted my laptop. I didn't actually. duck down.
There you go.
Oh, man.
But Brian Windhurst said that he had a GM tell him the number one pick last year was worth $100 million, that a team would have paid that to guaranteed to get the number one pick.
Dude, I think it's more than that, honestly.
So
I mean,
what are you going to find someone to not get the
Wait,
number
who
one
was number
pick?
one last year?
Cooper Flag.
flag?
Oh, yeah. But it was Flag. That's why.
What?
But still, okay, say
if-
it's Wimby. Is it 200 million? Like-
500 million?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Flag's pedigree wasn't that far off from Wemby's.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
well,
Wemby
we had
is
been
the
hearing about Wimby for longer than we had Flag, I think.
No,
Wem-
I hadn't.
Wem-
I've been hearing about Flag since he was in like 9th grade.
Oh, okay.
Wemby is second only to LeBron James in the last 30 years.
Yeah, how much was LeBron James worth to the Cavs? Honestly, $1 billion for that franchise.
Oh, they said
billion.
$5 billion is what they've estimated
Yeah,
his value
okay,
was
so like, I mean,
during his first run.
yeah,
Before they
Not
won
even
the
when he
championship.
won a championship.
all the shit downtown near the arena, the value of the franchise
Dude,
that
you know, there's
nobody
those-
wanted to go to. Like,
There's that guy James Polk, and he makes the funny like the songs that like make fun of Cleveland. You know, like he's from
Yeah, yeah,
Cleveland,
yeah.
funny parody. And one of the lines is like, "Our economy's based on LeBron James."
it is.
He
Though.
leaves, and we suck. We have
Yeah.
no economy.
But
So
I
I mentioned your hair in the
Cart.
your earlier game about the Greensboro Swarm. There's a guy for the Kings that had less hair than me, just so we're
yeah, he looked like my accountant. That's the joke I always use. He looked like if he was wearing a suit and tie, you would let him do your taxes. You know what I mean?
and JD wants me to prove that I actually had a ponytail at one
Oh,
point. I have to find a pic-
yes! Breaking news.
Yeah,
Brock.
where is the
Hold on,
picture
hold
of
on.
his ponytail?
Breaking news. Reggie, we're just talking, we're bullshitting nonsense. He breaks out two fascinating facts. One, in his younger years, he used to have a perm, like a curly perm.
Sick.
And he used to
I gotta
have,
see a picture of that.
I
6-inch
don't think I have a picture of
ponytail.
that.
And now it's my new mission in life to get pictures of both of those because that is excellent.
Did you ever watch Monty Python's Flying Circus, the TV show?
No.
Okay.
So we need to bug the shit out of Reggie, maybe get a cart pig style donation going to get pictures.
I'll bring a photo album to the playoff party.
There you go. All right. Who was the NFL reporter that died of cancer that they used to make? John Clayton, something like that?
No. Yeah, it was Clayton. Did
And
he
then
die?
I think so. And they had that one commercial of him.
He's like,
'Cause he
Mom.
Yeah, he was like a straight-laced dude, but there was a rumor going around that he had a ponytail. So then they make this commercial of him living in his mom's house, and like he's got this ponytail on, and he does his, in his suit, does his little whatever hit on Sports Center, and then he pulls off the suit and starts listening to some metal and just yells, "Ma, I'm done with my segment."
Yeah, he actually died in 2022 of an undisclosed brief illness.
I thought it was cancer. I don't know.
He was 67.
But you would have never, ever, ever known. He always had that ponytail and a long ponytail. But no one knew that when he was on ESPN for over a decade because he was always just that straight shot and the hair was always just like you couldn't see it ever.
Yeah, it was insane. It was almost like a rat tail, almost like.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, it was great. It was great.
He had straight hair, like silky straight hair, so it just went straight back down.
But he looked
Couldn't
like
see it.
I don't want to say dork, but kind of like he was like a analytics nerd. Where
He was Les Nessman.
Yeah, he was Les Nessman, right? Yeah, just kind of a guy that everybody thought was just like an analytical nerd type guy, and then they find this shit out about him. Rock, I heard you talking about the Cavs a little bit before you came on. Reggie and I were saying that we think they're in big trouble in the playoffs, and I know
when
Cleveland
you disappeared,
fans,
he said the same thing.
Yeah,
couldn't agree more.
Cleveland fans never freak out about anything, but how you feeling, bud?
1 second. Okay.
Sounds like Rock is lifting weights, and he's got to
I had to do a
get those weights. Yeah,
had to do a quick set of 35 push-ups.
Yeah.
That's why I'm coughing.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm very nervous about the
Wait,
Cavs.
here, hold on,
Playoffs, and here's why. The defense has been horrendous. We're 19th in the league in defensive rating since the All-Star break.
Is that good?
That's lower half.
That's 10 below the Hornets.
The Hornets officially now have a better point differential than the Cavs do on the season.
No shit.
And okay, so there's two ways to look at it. The negative way is
like this.
They are not playing defense, and they don't seem to care. And Kenny Atkinson has been like publicly saying, like, this is not good. We need to play some defense. And the team has responded by just playing worse and worse. They let the freaking Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record of threes against them the other night. I mean, and we still beat them by like 16 points, but still, like they just, when you get to the playoffs, you can't just outshoot teams and rely on your offense. It's going to be trouble for the Hornets too.
Yeah.
You have to play defense. And the
Hornets defense has been okay, but I mean,
the Hornets defense has been top 10 since they started their run in January. And it's been top 7 because they have a top.
Can we adjust? Is there a way to like adjust? The Hornets just really struggle against good teams. They just do, you know.
Let me see if there's an advanced
like blowing out the Celtics, blowing out the Spurs,
okay, but
blowing out OKC.
Recently, they blew out the Celtics before. You know, what is their last 2 results against the Celtics, man?
1 win, 1 loss.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's loss.
Oh, didn't they win the one like a week ago?
They got beat down last week, bad, and then this week they were winning, and then somehow lost that game.
Oh wait, didn't they win the first one?
They won the first one, lost the second two, which is what Rock's point is.
They won one and lost one.
Third.
Yeah, but they're not getting blown out by these teams. It's coming down to a few
blown out by the Celtics
the first time, but not the second time. It was a closer game.
No, I know.
And they were without some key players too.
Now you guys got me doubting myself here.
Let me look up some stuff.
I mean, you guys are probably right.
About what?
Yeah, I think they lost like 18 to the Celtics. But they were that was the Sunday I was out of town.
The game last night was really disappointing because they were in control of that game early. They were on pace to score like 140 points, and they lost 113 to 102.
Yeah, 4th game in 6 nights without Kobe White.
Yeah,
they ran out of steam.
Okay, but the last time they played the Celtics, hang on, let me look.
I think it was the second night of a back-to-back.
It was actually a second night. You're right, but they lost 114-99. But you're right, second night of back-to-back.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking. They lost to the Sixers though. On that first,
that was a bad loss. That to me, that one was a bad loss.
That was a bad loss because that was another game they were in control of the game.
Yeah.
Well, there again, it was 1 rebound away from winning the game. So they're competing in these games. They're not getting blown out. You're playing 3 rookies. See, 30, 20.
I don't know. I'm not
80 minutes a game. So
I'm not saying they're not overachieving. I'm not saying it's not a great achievement. It's awesome. I'm just saying heading into the playoffs. So I'm just looking at the good teams they played. So let's just go through March, the good teams they played. They played the Celtics and they crushed them 118-89.
Yeah.
They lost to the Suns 111-99. They lost to the Spurs 115-102.
And those games were closer than the final scores.
They beat the Knicks ass 114-103.
Beat the Knicks.
They lost to the Sixers, lost to the Celtics. And then this month, they beat the Suns by 20.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that close.
The Suns are fading.
That was a home game too, so that makes a little bit of a difference.
All right, let's look at February.
They didn't foul Devin Booker and won the game. Imagine that.
They beat the Timberwolves. I thought that was a pretty good win.
In February, they beat the Rockets' ass. They beat the Hawks' ass.
They
Lost
beat
to
the
the
Hawks ass
Pistons.
3 times this year.
Lost to the Pistons. Beat the Hawks again. Lost to the Rockets. Lost to the motherfucking Cavs. That's it for the good teams.
Beat the Rockets early February.
And then in January, the good teams you played
They're,
beat the shit out of the Thunder with no SGA, I think.
if I'm not mistaken,
No,
the
he
Hornets
played in that game. Hold on.
yeah, he did.
Lost to the
The-
Raptors.
The Hornets are the only team to beat all top 6 teams in the West in the Eastern Conference.
Beat
I
the
will say
Spurs
this.
at home.
Nobody wants to play the friggin' Hornets. Nobody.
Beat the Nuggets. Beat the Lakers.
See, I don't think they're playing above expectations. I think with a young team, that those are the expectations.
And the thing for me, I never get to watch them because of the stupid ass
yeah.
rules surrounding the league. I have League Pass and I live in Charlotte and I cannot watch the Hornets. So
Yeah.
it's rare that I get to see them, but I did get to watch them yesterday because it was a national TV game and they played the
Yeah.
Celtics. And I was kind of shocked. Is what's his face hurt? The cock blocker?
He
Cock
suffered an elbow injury in December, which led to Musa getting the starting job. And they've said in just the last 2 or 3 weeks, he's starting to get a lot of his range of motion back. But he's playing
hurt.
hurt.
He's out.
He's playing hurt.
He played against the Celtics and did well.
I was gonna say the Hornets' lack of size they have no effective like that dude from the Celtics. What's their big guy?
Quintus Nita.
He was just freaking killing them.
Yeah,
But the
Hornets-
they've
but
needed
the
for
Hornets
last 2
keep-
years.
But when they blew out to Boston, the Hornets killed him. So it's just one of those.
Well,
think-
they need Cock to be healthy then.
Well, the problem is you need
Clark
Musa
wasn't
to
the
have
starter.
an awesome game to have a chance
It
to
doesn't
win.
matter.
against that guy.
So Musa had an ankle injury he was coming back from, but Musa looked bad. I
But
just think,
we're saying the same thing. I think is
yeah, four
You need
four
a big
games,
guy.
in, 4 games in 6 nights. That's they're going to have 2 days rest before they play the Knicks. They're going to beat the Knicks. They're going to beat the Pistons. They'll let the play-in fall where it will, and they'll have a day off between every game. They're going to be dangerous.
Knicks and Pistons are resting. Confirmed.
well, they have nothing to play for. We don't know if they're resting or not, but they have nothing to play.
Well, the magic number for Boston is 1 win or 1 Knicks loss, and they're guaranteed their position. I don't think the Cavs can catch the Knicks, right?
No, we don't want
They're
to.
gonna rest.
We
yeah.
really don't want to.
So neither team really has anything to play for. We don't know if they're resting or not, but they have
Now,
nothing to play for.
The only reason the Pistons want to play is to give their injured players some rhythm and some time.
Yeah.
So whether Cade and Duran play,
Yeah, Cade
we'll
played
see.
tonight. How did he do?
I don't know. I,
think
don't think
did
he
pretty
played
good
much.
tonight. Hold on. I was watching part of that game, although baseball's on now, so I don't watch as much as I used to.
Cade played 26 minutes, had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, plus 12.
Pretty good game. Pretty good game.
The only person to play more minutes than him was Jalen Duran, who played 28. So there's a 50-50 chance this was his only game he's going to play.
The weird thing is Detroit went 12-5 without him. They actually played better.
Yeah.
on almost all metrics without him.
Well, that's because
Insanity.
of their. That's because that other point guard they have. The what's his name?
Not Ivy.
Jenkins, Denise Jenkins. Sorry, Denise Jenkins.
I think it's
Leroy
D9.
Jenkins?
But
Leroy Jenkins.
I never knew what that was until like I'd heard it, people say it, but like had no clue what it was from. Then finally, my brother, because he's a gamer, showed me he showed
Really?
me the actual clip.
It's hilarious. I think it's
Oh, that's great!
yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here? I saw a weird movie today.
Yes, I have.
Trump is a maniac. Anything else?
My father summed up this Iran war with 2 words.
Okay.
We lost. Which
If you agree to that fucking settlement that gives you nothing, you lost for
Like,
sure.
I mean, like, what was our objective? This guy, he He was saying since last July up into this year, 2026, that he had completely, and I'm quoting here, completely and totally obliterated Iran's nuclear facilities. But yet we're going in there to obliterate Iran's nuclear facilities. But I don't know what we actually did. I don't know what we accomplished. We cost a lot of Americans a lot of fucking money. And then he kind of
I couldn't tell you, man. So
okay, other thing. The Masters starts tomorrow.
okay.
And
okay. Who are we betting on? Because I don't have any bets yet.
I have a ton of opinions on this. I have hundreds, but
what's happening? All right, hold on. Hey, let me fire up the old thing here. Okay, go for it.
I might have to grab the old notebook. But here's what I've bet so far, and I'll talk about it with some
50?
guys I like.
Is it more than 50?
What's that?
Is it more than 50 bets?
No. I've only made 3 bets so far.
Okay.
But I have a lot of opinion and DFS lineups that I like. I've made some DFS lineups.
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay, so a couple guys I like. There is this thing that people say that Augusta favors left-handers that like to fade the ball. Like in the past, Mickelson won a couple times, Bubba Watson. And there's 2 lefties coming in that fade the ball that are in like really good form. And by that, I mean, they've just been playing great over the last month and a half.
Okay.
And that's Big Bob, Robert McIntyre.
All right, hold on. Let me look at his outright.
Does he drink and drive?
He's a I think he's either Scottish. I think he's Scottish. And he's a very timid kid, but he's been playing so well. He finished second last week. And
plus 2,700.
Plus 2,700. I like him as a bet just to finish in the top 20.
Okay.
Like that's plus 103.
Okay.
Or the top 10.
Okay.
Corey Connors is a guy who has finished in the top 10 4 out of his last 6 Masters starts. Just really likes the course.
Plus 8,000.
Plus 8,000 to win.
Yep.
I don't mind his top 10 plus 477. He's done top 10 4 of the last 6 years. And then I have a long shot parlay.
Okay.
And it's Connors, who I just mentioned.
Yeah.
So you have to be a good putter at Augusta at the Masters because the greens
say it's like putting on linoleum almost.
Yeah, and this week it hasn't not rained there in a few days, and it's not going to rain at all.
Okay.
Until the tournament's over. So the putters really need to be dialed in. And Sam Burns is one of the best putters on tour. So I have him top 10 for plus 553, and then Big Bob McIntyre, who I already said for top 20, and that's plus 7,598. So it's $1 to win $76.99.
Okay, give it to me again. It's
Connors top 10.
Okay, Connors top 10. All right.
Burns top 10.
Burns top 10. Let me find Burns.
He's way down there
right now. Burns top 10. Okay.
And McIntyre top 20. It's like the conservative add to the.
Okay. So I've got that plus 75.98.
Yep, with the boost.
Yep.
That's okay. I like that boost.
I'm in on that for a couple dollars.
Okay, so you have a boost for the first round leader.
Yes.
It's a bet reset, so you can, if you lose, you get it back.
Right.
I really like Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo Lee. Okay.
There's a few reasons. Number one, he's top 5 this year on tour for first round average.
Okay.
And he tees off. I forget the exact time, but it's somewhere around 12:40. And typically, in the first 2 rounds at Augusta, the guys who tee off in the afternoon have a better scoring average than the guys in the morning. Because
could we add him top 20 or top 40?
See, the thing with Minwoo is he starts hot, but he has a tendency
He
just to not,
fades.
yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll keep this plus 75.98. Anything else that I need to know about?
You didn't do Minwoo first round leader?
Oh, let me hold on.
Because I have that for I have $3 to win 93.
Leader after round. Okay.
There's a bet reset token, so if you lose, you get the money back as a bonus bet.
Minwoo Lee. What is he? Because I'm way down here. Hold on.
Minwoo Lee?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. 3,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm in on that. Cool.
And then I guess the other guy I really like, there's a few guys I really like, but if you just want to talk long shot, or like somewhat long shot,
could some crazy player lead after the first day, like some super duper Doppler long shot?
Some crazy guy, anyone could lead after the first day, but the Masters is not a tournament where someone who's never played there before is going to win, or someone who's inexperienced there is going to win. I kind of like Patrick Reed at plus 3,500. I know that's not a super long shot.
Okay.
My super long shot would probably be Burns at plus 10,000.
Okay. I'll do that too.
It would definitely be Burns at plus 10,000.
Reggie, Rock and I talked about this bet earlier today. Do we think Wemby gets to 65 games?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, he's got to play both of the last two games, right?
No.
He's got to play one of the last two games.
One, because it's crazy because he played in the NBA Cup game, the extra game.
Yeah.
And that counts.
But he did not get 20 minutes in his last game. So I don't think that one does count.
Well, hold on. Now we got to look it up. Hold on.
Wait, what? I thought he had to play one more game for 20 minutes.
He didn't play. His last game was not 20 minutes. So that one doesn't count. I just don't know if that means he has one more.
I was listening to NBA radio today around 5 o'clock while I was making dinner, and they were saying he needs 20 minutes left. One game, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And they were saying how the injury is not that bad, and it's a bruised rib, right? So it's not the type of injury that you're going to like make way worse by playing. It's just a pain tolerance type of thing. And on top
you're
of that,
both kind of right.
Being all NBA, being defensive player of the year, these things are really important to Wemby.
So, especially since he's extension eligible this year.
He has 64 games logged because he's used both of his permitted near miss games between 15 and 19 minutes. So he has to play one more game at 20 minutes. Although Reggie is right, he did not play 20 minutes, but he used his near miss game tag for that game.
That's one of the things, like, you think you know everything about the NBA and the rules, and all of a sudden now I just learned about what a fucking miss. Yep. What is it? Near miss.
Near miss.
They got a clause for everything.
So Luka is petitioned to NBA because of a life-changing event because he had a baby and missed 2 games. But he got suspended because of his technicals, and that's
what I was going to say. It kind of negates the point when one of the games you missed is for a fucking suspension. So
somewhere Luka's off the board for MVP. There's only 3 guys you can bet on now. You can bet SGA, Wemby, and Jokic.
See, I put a little bit on Joker just for hell of it.
So somewhere Rasheed Wallace is going to do this.
You didn't listen to Simmons today, Rock? I know sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
I didn't listen to that because I wanted to listen to the Ringer Gambling because House was doing the Masters. Doing the Masters preview.
So they talked to a couple guys that have MVP votes, and both the guys said they were voting for Joker. So I put a little bit on Joker just for the help because it's like plus 7,000.
The Bontemps, I told you about the Bontemps straw poll. He does He does it for all postseason awards, and he interviews just lots of coaches, player,
Yeah.
and his are usually dead on.
Okay.
And he had SGA winning by such a substantial margin. Like it
Okay.
was not even close to anyone.
I would agree with that.
So it looks
I
like
would
on
too.
the Bomb Temps poll, he got 88 out of 100 first place votes.
88 out of 100.
But also, it looks like Khan wins the Rookie of the Year pretty easily too.
Yeah, but that straw poll was before the Khan has had a few, not bad games. You can't call them bad games, but just not a lot of big scoring games.
But 2 games is not the whole season. I still think
this is why how many times how long have I been saying that these awards are so dumb because there's no criteria? JD, you correctly pointed out to me the other day that Khan destroys flag in every single advanced stat.
Every advanced stat. Yep.
Pretty much every single one. He destroys them.
Yep.
And he's on a winning team. He's helping his team go to the playoffs.
Yep.
Whereas flag, when it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you can really experiment and kind of go for your,
right.
go for self.
Yeah.
If anyone knows what that means, that's a long, old expression.
So I'm trying to look.
So I have a question. Wouldn't it be funny?
Ahead.
Wouldn't it be funny if the guy who scored 83 points didn't make an All-NBA team?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I like.
He'll make third team All NBA. No,
the more I think about it, the more I don't really think that was that awesome. I mean, it was kind of, but then when you realize the team was doing everything possible to give him a chance to do it.
They were intentionally fouling up 20.
Yeah, that's where I was kind of like, Craig, I don't know. Like, it's like
I think it
they
was
were
worth
missing
every
free throw. They were also missing free throws on purpose.
Yes. It's like Ricky Davis missing his own shot to get a fucking triple-double. You know what
it was worth it just to piss off Lakers fans. It was worth it just to piss off Lakers fans.
I'm kind of surprised that Spo would. Oh, you like Heat fans better than Laker fans? I'm surprised Spo would even allow that to happen.
He thought it was cool.
Yeah, it is weird. It is because you think of Spo as kind of a no-nonsense guy, heat culture bullshit, which I don't believe in.
Yeah, that was. You know what? That wasn't. That whole display was not heat culture.
Fuck no, unless the culture's being a bitch ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I got one more thing, but I don't know if you got anything. It's almost 11, so we'll get out of here. But
I have one thing I want to share. Did you see the tweet that I'm not a big Ant-Man fan, but they posted something online about $500,000 for a date with Angel Reese?
Yeah.
He goes, well, that's a lot of money, but if I had to pay it to get out of a date with her, I would do it.
Ant-Man's the best.
We got to give away a PJ Hall TSD CC real quick. So do you want to play What's in My Pocket? Do you want me just to I don't even know if anybody's here.
Paulie Wisbert's here.
If you're here, put PJ Hall in the chat and I'll just pick a random winner on Wheel of Names. I don't know if anybody's here. So you got until now until we end the stream, and if nobody does it, I'll keep the PJ Hall. Last thing I wanted to talk about, and this is really off the wall, has nothing to do with anything, but I went to go see this movie called The Drama today. So spoilers for The Drama from here on out. I'll give you 10 seconds to turn it off. If you don't want to hear
never see this movie, I guarantee it.
What's The Drama? Is that the name of the movie? The Drama?
Yeah, that's the name of the movie, The Drama.
Okay.
All right. We only have one entry into the PJ Hall giveaway right now, so it looks like Paulie's going to win. That'll be an easy giveaway. All right. Spoilers for The Drama. So this movie's about these two people that meet. It's like the lady that was in Spider-Man that's all hot now. People love her. Some skinny chick. And the dude that was in Twilight. Don't know his name. Anyway, they hook up, and they're about to get married, madly in love. And so they play this game of like, what's the worst thing you ever did? And one guy goes, we were getting mugged and I used my girlfriend as like a human shield. And this other girl goes, when I was a kid, I locked a kid in the closet or whatever. And then the main chick.
I made a buddy of mine drink a bunch of Jaeger and mayonnaise.
Yeah. She says that she
That's not
planned,
my top 10.
she planned a school shooting when she was like 13 or 14 years old. And
That's
the whole
normal.
rest of the movie is just this guy freaking out that she planned the school shooting and she's not who he thought she was. All this, anyway, the whole movie is about him unraveling. So I just got to ask you guys, if you were married or you're getting married and you found out the person that you're with kind of planned a school shooting but never did it, would you call off the marriage? Would it freak you out? Would you be cool with it? What
Here's why I'd call it off.
It's kind of hot.
Here's why I'd call it off.
Okay.
It's because however long that we've been together before this marriage, you never told me this shit before now. You didn't tell me this before we were engaged.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
wrong with you? And that would be my excuse. That would be my excuse to get out of there because
she's insanely hot. I forgot to mention that.
nah, it doesn't matter.
No,
Trust
you would
me.
call it off.
Yeah. Listen, if you're getting married,
Okay.
as someone who's been married for a long time,
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are both married, so
the hot
hair
will wear off. And I'm not saying that about my wife because my wife is still beautiful to me. But
Well, she says it about you all the time.
if she's crazy, dude, how? First of all, like if you guys got in an argument and then you knew she planned a school shooting, like what if one night before bed she was like, "I'll kill you, man," and then she just walks out of the room. And you guys go to bed.
yeah.
Like, whoa.
Right, yeah. Or like you see them cutting up vegetables or something, you think,
Lost your sound, JD.
I don't know. So what?
That just me? Oh, yeah.
So my answer is I'd bail. What about you,
what
Reggie?
now?
Sorry, I lost the sound for a second. What was the last thing you said?
I said I'd bail. What about you, Reg?
What would you bail if you were in this?
I would try to talk her
Situation,
into
would
an
you-
open marriage.
Interesting
He bailed
angle.
anyway, so.
Interesting angle. What about you, JD?
see what you can get out of it. Be like, hey, you almost killed some people. Can
Well, if you're into that, what about this?
we can we open this thing up or something? Yeah, all right.
Now,
All
what
right,
if she
so-
said no? Now, time out. What if she said no on the open marriage?
Look. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It would freak me out if I was with somebody and they're just like, yeah, it's cool. Like you almost killed a bunch of people or something. I don't know. I don't think I can handle it.
Yeah, just
That's just
because
me.
you're
All right, let's do this giveaway real quick. I got. What's that?
no, I was going to defend the girl, but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, do it. I would like somebody to defend her.
I'd like to know how serious her plan was.
So, but the thing is that
Okay.
just because not all psychotic people go through with the things they think about. I mean, you got what's the term for it?
Well, Rock brings up a good point here.
People who don't feel emotions.
I want to know how serious this was. Did she have to go to a mental institution? Did she
Okay.
buy the ammo?
No, that's a good
Did
point. She
buy
never
the
got
weapon?
caught.
Or was it like she had some doodles in her notebook?
She never got caught.
And then school officials thought, "Oh, she's crazy." Like that's a
No,
different
she
stories.
never got caught, so nobody else knows about it except for her. She stole her dad's gun and went out into the woods and practiced.
Yeah, she's
shooting
fucking
to
crazy. Get her out of
good
here.
at it. And she took the gun to school, but never did it. So she was actively planning it. It wasn't just I thought about it.
Yeah, no way. I might
Okay.
even move
All right.
away from her and change my name. 'Cause after you break
But
off that
again-
engagement, do you know how mad she gonna be?
All right, this is just my thought. I just thought, how much shit could you get out of that? You could, like, kind of what you were thinking. Could you open it up? But like, I want to go see this movie. Oh yeah, school shooter, like, and then you get to go see the movie. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way I.
Yeah,
thought
I'm
about
not
it.
sure I would even try to try her like that. Because are you like in your head, or you're like, yeah, I'll just fucking kill her if things don't, if she tries to.
Well,
like,
I mean, she does it in
most
front of
people
other
just don't
people.
think that way. At least I don't want to have to think that way.
I got witnesses that she's crazy. I'd be like, look, she attacked me. All right. The PJ Hall giveaway. I have Baruch. I have John. I have Forcecom. I have Polly, Catherine, Oki, and Hero of Grace. Is there anybody else in this giveaway?
If I knew how to put something in the chat from here, I'd do it. But
Yeah, I can't.
I mean, I can
can't
put
get
you guys
active.
in there. All right. Technicalities. I'll put
no, I
you
don't want
both
it.
in
I don't
there.
want it. It's fine.
No,
I don't want it.
I've got the PJ Halls I want, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it. I'm gonna try to share my screen here. I put the names in ultra fast, but we can figure out who they are after the thing.
I think
So
I should
share
bring back the.
screen.
I think I should bring back the sound effects, but not the copyrighted ones. You know, like there's
Not
some
any
that
of
are
the
just
copyrighted.
yeah, like the background music. You know, for the wheel and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. These names are not spelled correctly because I was doing two things at once.
Jerking off and putting them in.
So you have to forgive me here. Can you see the screen?
I see
have
the
it on
Hive.
shared screen.
I can see the screen.
No?
I see it.
Yay.
see it.
I see the click to spin. It was there.
Yep. It just
Do
went
you?
away.
All right. All right, hold on. I'm adding it again now. This thing.
Give it a few seconds.
All right. Can you see it yet? Nope. All right. This computer sucks. This was the free computer.
How'd you get a free computer?
There we go. We see it.
Come on now. This is the one where Amazon sent me 2 computers, and I told them, they're like, you can just keep it. They didn't want to ship it back.
They're making so much money. They're like, whatever.
So.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Put in the chat how many
they're
times
like, we're not going to pay
shuffle-
$20 to ship it back. Just keep it. All right. Can you see it or no? Because I can't see. Reggie, I'm going to let you pick the shuffling amount.
It's all glitchy, but I can see it.
Well, since I'm not on it, go 4 times to shuffle.
All right, 4 times to shuffle. You're just gonna have to trust me who wins then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I see it now. Let's spin
By
this
the way,
bitch.
Did you see the about
All right,
the
we're
expose
spinning,
on
kind
Bob
of.
Barker?
Kind of spinning. No! Did Bob Barker do something bad?
There's an expose. It's not good, man.
Oh, what did he do? What did he do?
Okie.
Okie dokie.
You got to say it, JD. You got to say it.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Send
not
me
that.
your Top Shot name in here, and I'll send it right over. What now? I got to know what Bob Barker did, though.
You got to say it, though, JD.
Let me know what Bob Barker did, because I'm going to think about it all night. You gotta.
We'll do it in reverse.
Oh,
congrats.
Here we go.
Congratulations! There we go. All right. Now,
Well,
let me know
apparently
what
Bob Barker
did.
was a pretty hardcore racist.
Oh no! Okay.
He
not
actually
good.
like everyone on set knew that like if a black person won, like not to let him touch Bob Barker. Like he wanted to touch
What?
them. He thought they were diseased. It's really bad. This thing I heard
What?
about. And then there's actually then
What?
like
No,
there's-
come on.
then like there's a clip out there where I don't know who it is, but like a black family or whatever wins, and you can hear Barker with his micro, like they're jumping on, and he's like, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Get your hands off me!"
What?
Yeah, but
Oh,
You know.
no.
I have not. I will say this: where there's smoke, there's fire. I wouldn't doubt this
Yeah.
to be true, 100%. But I have not. I have not like fact checked it and researched it to the point where
Right.
I know it happened, but I'm just saying there's an expose out there, some sort of documentary that claims. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be surprised that if he was like that like Adam Sandler would work with him.
Yeah, nobody ever said anything. Like, if you're that overtly racist, people know.
Right.
about
Or
it, right?
also,
I'd read years
he
ago
was-
he got injured by people jumping on him when they won.
also he
so-
was married.
Oh,
He was married and having an affair with one of the girls,
yeah.
But then also literally like that was his girlfriend, but then he started having an affair with another one of the girls, and the girlfriend went nuts, and like it wasn't even about his wife. Like, he's married, but it's like his two girlfriends are the ones arguing.
Oh no.
That's right, Jay Baruki.
Yeah.
Happy
All right.
birthday.
We're gonna call it quits. We might be here Sunday. We might not. We'll let you know. Watch our Twitter. Other than that, thanks for coming by. Rock, thank you for doing the list and coming by. Reggie, thank you for coming by. Good
Wendy,
to see you both.
thanks for coming by.
Wendy, thanks for coming by. Oki, send me your Top Shot name on Twitter or DM me or something, and I'll shoot the PJ Hall over, and then I'll do the other PJ Hall giveaway on Twitter tonight or tomorrow. So appreciate everybody.
And we also
final words.
Rockets lose one more game, please.
Rockets lose one more game, and we'll see you guys soon. All right.
Peace and chicken grease.
See you, man.
Good
Late.
night.